Line Designer is an advanced application to design and visualize layouts of manufacturing lines. The integrated Siemens PLM software platform enables you to easily associate the designed layout to manufacturing planning. Let's take a look at some of the Line Designer's key capabilities. When launching Line Designer, you can directly log into Teamcenter, or you can start Line Designer from Teamcenter Rich Client. You can load the content of a work set when the Line Designer is used in 4th generation design or 4GD mode. The content can also be loaded from a node of the manufacturing resource structure, such as plant, line, zone, or station. The data can be viewed through the graphic viewer. You can also browse through the Plant Navigator to see the structure of the line, its stations, and the individual equipment. Manufacturing layout is not only about placing equipment, it's also about managing metadata. By configuring the columns in Plant Navigator, you can show information that is managed in Teamcenter. For example, information on the equipment or forms attached to the equipment can be displayed. All of this is configurable and extendable within Line Designer. In addition to showing the information as columns, it is possible to depict it using visual reporting. These visual reports can be easily created with the Report This Column functionality. For example, you can display the name of the equipment supplier, or you can get an overview of purchased parts and long lead items that need to be ordered very early in the planning process. Since Line Designer is a managed application, you can easily access information from Teamcenter and visually display it. Line Designer can show you if you're working on the latest revision. In this case, there is a newer revision of the conveyor available from the Tooling Design Department. You can also run a report that shows the status and workflows, such as the process to release equipment. As shown here, the part pallets are in a release workflow, and you can see where they are in the process. You can easily retrieve more information about equipment in Teamcenter through the embedded Active Workspace. From here, you can not only show more information or attachments like PDF datasheets, but also start workflows or initiate change requests. Through your Teamcenter inbox, you can work on tasks that are assigned to you. In this example, the sign-off team for a release workflow is selected. To start authoring, you can simply double-click to indicate that new equipment will be added to Station 050. To simplify authoring, you can use a 2D planning view, which fixes the view orientation in a top view to simplify positioning in X, Y. The Teamcenter classification library is accessible and searchable from within Line Designer. Once you find the equipment you need, you can drag and drop into the layout, or like in this case, onto a connector. The connector is used to make positioning of equipment a lot easier. In the example, a new conveyor and a part pallet are added. In Line Designer, you can also use parametric equipment based on Product Template Studio, or PTS. Parametric components can be easily created without any coding. You can also edit the components graphically, such as changing the width of the conveyor. Here, we can see another capability of the connectors that enables you to configure the propagation rules. In this case, the next conveyor automatically inherits the width, height, and roller spacing of the previous conveyor. To complete the manufacturing line, you can add more robotics. First, you can add the base plates and then the robots. To make the placement faster, the equipment snaps to the grid. For conceptual design, you can place components at their rough locations by using the Line Designer fast placement mode. It enables you to quickly drag equipment into an approximate position. Every piece of equipment can have multiple representations using reference sets. What the representation shows is configurable. For example, a reference set can show the reachability area of the robot, which allows you to easily adjust the robot's position. Also, you can use the simplified 2D representation or the special representation to automate the creation of the floor drill plan. Until now, all the demonstrated capabilities are supported both in 4GD mode and BVR mode that is used for traditional assemblies. Let's take a look at other capabilities that only work in 4GD. To see how the line will look in the context of the building, you can add the building from a different collaborative design. The building will have a different life cycle than the equipment in the building. In the example, we select the Building and Configuration rule. To select the necessary building information, you can either browse the breakdown of the building, such as by discipline or volume. In this example, we use a volume search. You can just specify the volume, and Line Designer will automatically search and retrieve building data that intersects with the defined volume. To check if you are loading the right data, you can use the Preview functionality. Once satisfied with the subset definition, you can load the building data. As you can see, the windows and roof data is only partially loaded. Only the parts that intersect with the defined volume are loaded. Realistic rendering of the manufacturing layout can be very helpful for reviews or for customer presentations. True shading capabilities provide realistic visualization. In this mode, you can display shadows, reflections, specify lighting scenes, or apply different materials to objects, enabling you to create realistic images or videos. As shown in this video, Line Designer provides a complete production layout solution for manufacturing engineers.